Hello, beautiful Virgo. Thank you so much for being here today. My name's Marie Rose, and today we're going to do your August horoscope for Virgo. So let's see what we have for Virgo. Virgo, stay with me until the end of the reading, as we're going to have a look at different aspects and what's coming for you in August. What do we have for Virgo, please? First energy, inner dialogue. This is about introspection. It's about internal dialogue. What is it that you tell yourself, Virgo? What is it that you connect with within yourself? This is internal dialogue, which means it's going inwards and finding out what it is that you truly want. What is it that your heart desires? What is it that your soul is asking from you? What is it that you truly want to do? This is a time for you to ask yourself, where do I go from here? What do I want for my life, and where do I want to go? Who do I want in my life, and where do I see myself in 2 years and 3 years' time? This is about you connecting with your internal self, a conversation that you have within yourself. Let's see what else we have here for Virgo, please. It's like you need to align with your true feelings. Know why you feel something. Ask yourself, why do I feel this way? Understand why you feel something, why you feel the way you do about somebody, about something, about a place, about something that you're doing. What other energy do we have here for Virgo? Love. Love is everywhere. Open your heart to feel it. For somebody here, it's like you need to ask yourself, why am I scared of love? What is it about love that scares me? Why do I have a fear of love? Have I got over my past hurts? Who hurt me the most and why? And really connect with that. A lot of what you are facing difficulty with is love. And that's come from a place of bad memories, someone that hurt you, a period that you went through that you were extremely upset, disappointed, distraught, and someone caused that, something caused that. So this is about reconnecting why you feel the way you do about love in general. Who was it that deceived you? Who did you give your trust to and they just didn't care about how much you gave to them? Let's see what we've got here for Virgo, please. Some of you may be really disappointed with a partner you have. You expected more, you wanted more, you had this vision of more. What's the main card for the month for Virgo, please, for August? Main card for the month, please, for Virgo for August. Thank you. The Hangman. August is not a month for making changes or decisions. It's a month to connect with you. You need to find out what you want and who you are first, Virgo, before you can do anything or connect with anybody. Unless we know who we are, unless we know what we want, there's no point looking. There's no point putting yourself out there to find what are you looking for? So here in August, the main thing here is about connecting with your inner self and not making any moves or any changes until you know exactly what it is that you want first. Seeing things from a different perspective. You may be asked to look at different things from a different perspective. People, see them for who they are, not what they say they are. Situations, how did they make you feel? Looking at things from a totally different perspective. How much of an impact do these people, places, situations have on you? Okay, what is it that Virgo needs to know right now? Five of Swords. What's causing you anxiety? What's causing you headaches? What's the chaos and conflict in your life? What is it that you worry about? Why do you worry about that? Why do you give so much energy to that? Why does it impact you so much? What's the solution to that, please, for Virgo, for August? Solution? 2 cards. Virgo, here we've got the 7 of Pentacles and the 3 of Wands. It's about you knowing what you want and planting the seeds, and then waiting for things to happen. We can't control everything, Virgo, but what we can control is what we want, and we can control what we expect. However, we need to plant that. So, for example, you can't want a relationship with a beautiful, decent person if you keep going out to places where there are people that are rough, or circles of people that don't make sense to you. Do you know, that's an example. It's only an example. So you need to go to places where people are going to be like you, your tribe. It's like you need to find your tribe if you want to find your partner. So that's only an example. So if you want to find a job, you need to put your resumes out there and decide what job you want. You're not going to apply for a mechanic if you want to become a CEO. Or you're not going to apply for a CEO job if you want to be a mechanic. So you need to find what it is that you want first. Plant those seeds and then wait and see what happens. Because when you find what it is that you want, things are more likely to come to you. If you have an idea of a person, a relationship that you want, what you expect from others, then you won't accept anything less than that. What is it that Virgo needs to know, please, for August? What is it that Virgo needs to know? Keep things. When you do a whole search of who you are, keep that to yourself. You're going to learn a lot about yourself, Virgo. There's going to be things that you don't discuss with anybody else. They're things that you want and need and have goals and desires, and they're not to be discussed. They're for you to hang on to. And that's going to be a pillar for you only. When we share our ideas, our goals and our dreams, people can either have opinions and damage those for us, or we lose our self-control. Here it's about doing the search for what you want and really keeping to yourself what your goals, your vision and your determination will be on. How does Virgo finish the month of August? How does Virgo finish the month of August, please? Victory. There's a lot you're going to learn about yourself in August, Virgo. It's your birthday month. It's the turn of a new chapter. And if you do it right and you connect with yourself, your wants, your needs, and you cipher through life, your life, in what you want and what you don't want, you're going to see that everything starts to fall into place. That your life will be a lot clearer and the vision will be a lot clearer. When we have so much clutter in our home, we can't see through it. So clean the clutter in your life, no matter where that area is in your life. Clean the clutter you don't want to see anymore. And then wait for the result. You're going to get your victory. You're going to find yourself and see things from a different perspective. And there's a close of a cycle. For some of you, you'll be closing cycles in your life that no longer make sense. This could be changing jobs, moving to a new location. This could be totally something different. But whatever it is, it's you closing the door to things that no longer serve you and opening the doors to new alliances, new places, new relationships, new people. Let's see what we have for your relationship for August, Virgo. I was going to say Leo. Some of you may be dealing with a Leo. Let's see for Virgo, please, for relationships for August. Let go of control issues. Allow this situation to unfold naturally. Anything you're trying to control, let go of. Anything you're trying to have a hold on, manipulate, or change, let go of it. If it's not under your control, you can't control how others feel. And if you're trying to control a situation in your romance to fix somebody or change somebody, it's never going to work. Because people are who they are, and the only thing that we have control over is whether we stay or we go. We want it or we don't. That's the only thing we can control. So this is going to be something that for those of you that are in a relationship, some of you may walk away from a partner just like they're doing, realising that they can't control that partner anymore. They can't control the way they are, the way they act, the way they think. And no matter how hard you try to change things, they're always going to go back to who they truly are. So then you've got a choice, and your control is whether you stay there or you go, whether you want it or you don't. I hope that makes sense, Virgo. I don't know if I've said Leo before, but excuse me if I have. Definitely for Virgo. I hope that makes sense, Virgo. Let me know in the comments if this resonates. Thank you so much. Bye-bye.